Okay, you guys. So today is the 15th of December. I am calling this 1-800 number because it's supposed to be dealing with elder abuse. Um, if you guys look at my other video, before, you guys will see that yesterday I had a supposedly a meeting with Richmond Mental State Hospital along with Edgewater Systems, with my mother's provider and her case manager at the facility. So they were supposed to have a psych evaluation. What happened was at the last minute when they said we wanted to be involved in it, they kept saying that we could not. They were playing these runaround games. After that, and this is what usually happens. This is why people don't get help. Now, you guys are asking, like, why don't they help? Why don't they do this? It's because they play these crazy games. So then when the people who do realize they have a mental illness and they're trying to get help, they end up being in a lockdown prison, because that's exactly what they're doing. Once you become stable and you've done what you can do, you're supposed to have an evaluation and be released. And that's what my mom was supposed to have. She was supposed to have her evaluation to see whether she's going to stay in or stay out. Now, the only way that she can have an evaluation is if the psychiatrist has to go in there and they have to do the mental the mental test, meaning they have to see if she's competent, if she's back sane in her own right mind, and she's willing to be she's ready to be out into society. That was the meeting that was supposed to take place yesterday on the 14th. That did not take place, y'all. It makes me so mad because that is not what freaking took place. What took place was two bogus case managers get up there and they're talking about the process. They tried to give this little impromptu about how my mom was, and how she's doing, and things like that, but they didn't have any ISP, which is institutional abuse, because you're supposed to have a pathway of where she's leading. They did not know the cases, the classes that she was in, and they tried to blame everything on COVID. That does not matter. You're legally supposed to be responsible as to what classes, knowing what their ISP, the individualized support plan, is, because that's the whole purpose for any person to be in there, to get them to a better standard of life. So anytime you're letting that happen, that's negligence and that is abuse. That's what really just took the cake, because it's like, if you're saying that she's not able to take care of herself and she needs structure, where is the structure? You haven't provided that. So that was the first thing. They also tried to say that she could not be placed with family members, with people around her. They didn't even give a reason why. I finally got her to come into the area because they don't want her back in Gary, which I don't either, because the resources are not up to par and not what she needs. She's been trying to get help, and it ends up being a revolving door, It's just been horrible, y'all. When I say freaking horrible, it's been freaking horrible. And then the case manager goes and says that she needs to be at Park Center, which I don't have anything against that place, because they do a lot of great things. She can have outpatient processes with that, if her thing is dealing with medication, she can have outpatient treatment. What the case manager is trying to say that no, she cannot, which she's not legally responsible to even make that decision after, especially if the psychiatrist hasn't made their evaluation. We don't have that. We don't have anything to stand on. So it's y'all, if I can say, this is like piss poor. This is piss poor, but I'm not going to let my mom get sucked into a whole system. And my mom even knows. This is what makes me know that my mom is back into her same right mind. She even said, like, they're supposed to let me go once I made that commitment. I've already followed the procedures. They tried to say that she wasn't going on to her medication and she wasn't doing the right things, as far as she was being reluctant on taking the medication. But I have a recording stating from the nurse practitioner stating that she has never been reluctant on taking the medication. The medication probably dropped out of her hand. Now, my mom only takes two pills, 2 medications in her hand. The other one is a injection. So this is another thing that bothers me, because dealing with people with behavioral health, and you're dealing with social services, and I work in that field, one of the main things that you have to do, you legally have to do, is to make sure that client takes that medication. You have to make sure that they haven't cheeked it, as what they were trying to say, and you have to make sure that they swallowed it up. You have to make sure that it's gone. They tried to say that she cheeked it. If she cheeked it, how is it that it's not, you don't see it? How is it that you don't see it? Like, you've been negligent. And then they said that it was in her shoe. Okay, so then I was told it was 1 pill. Then I was told it was many pills. It's just been so many lies. When I say lies, it's been lies. And then everything was fine. Everything was going fine until, I want to say, until she went to the hospital. And they all of a sudden, it was in the middle of the night. They were trying to make her go to the hospital because they were saying that her heart was fluttering. Now, they told my aunt her heart was fluttering. They were trying to make sure that she wasn't having a heart attack. I also have the recording of her case manager saying that it might have been the medication. They probably gave her too much medication. So all of this is why I'm saying that I need to call for elder abuse. You know, my mom even, and they're trying to say that my mom wasn't in her, is still not in her right mind. That is so not the case, because my mom was remembering some of the things that were going on. Now, do I say that like she just needs to be left alone? Definitely not saying that. What I'm saying is there is abuse going on and it needs to be stopped. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I am stating. And I'm just not gonna sit there and not, let it happen. This is how people end up getting stuck in that system. So yeah. Here we go. Hopefully this will give me some help.
You have reached the Elder Care Locator, your connection to services and programs for older adults and their caregivers. If you are calling at this time, we can connect you to an agency in your area, or you can leave a message, and one of our specialists will return your call. In the event of a life-threatening situation, or if you are in immediate danger, please hang up and call 911 or your local police authority immediately. Para español, por favor, oprima el 2. To locate an agency near you, please enter your 5-digit zip code. The agency we found in your area is Aging and In-Home Services Northeast Indiana, Incorporated, and they are located at 8101 West Jefferson Boulevard, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Zip code 4.
I hope they like connect me to them, but they're probably not.
4. Their phone number is 800-552-3662, and their hours of operations are 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. 18 Monday to Friday. Please press 1 if you would like to repeat the information. Otherwise, press 2 to continue. If you would like to receive a text of this information on your mobile phone, please press 2. Please be aware that you may be charged for this text to be
Okay. I know they have a way of like transferring it, but I'm going to go ahead and call this 1-800 number that they gave me, because this is mother loving crazy.
Thank you for calling Aging and In-Home Services of Northeast Indiana, a member of the EnConnect Alliance. If you know your party's 3-digit extension, you may dial it at any time or continue to hold. For location and hours of operation, please dial 1. To reach the Aging and Disability Resource Center for client services or information, please dial 2 or continue to hold. For all other calls, please dial 0.
Services, a member of the Connect Alliance. How can I help you?
Ooh, that was a long title. Hi, I'm calling because I'm trying to. Do you know of the number that you contact to report elder abuse?
Okay, so you're looking for Adult Protective Services. Let me get you that telephone number.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see if we have a local number here. Okay, so the number for Adult Protective Services is going to be 260-449-7989.
Okay. And then also, what do you guys do as far as adult care?
So we would be, if an individual meets eligibility, we would provide services in the home to the individuals that are needing the assistance. Now, it's not going to be something that would start right away. It does take a process. But our services are set up by the state. So the state has set up a certain criteria that the individuals have to meet.
Okay, and how do you go about that process?
So we would have to complete a referral gathering information, like the individual's name, date of birth, address, social security number, who the doctor is, health diagnoses, income and assets, and then we go over questions about activities of daily living.
Same thing,
So
like
that's
a day.
all over the phone.
Okay. So that's the same thing. That's getting that waiver. Okay, so do you guys deal with like assisting clients in making sure that they're like medication compliant, kind of?
So they would be able to, the home health care agency would be able to assist in helping with the medication.
Okay. That sounds great. All right. Okay, well, thank you so much for that information, ma'am.
You're welcome. If you have any questions, give us a call.
I definitely will. Thank you.
You're welcome. You take care.
Goodbye. Y'all, this is more headache than enough. So the next one is calling APS. Yeah. So here we go. And that's 260-449-89.
Thank you for calling Adult Protective Services Unit 3. Our local office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock a.m. to 4:30 p.m. If this is an emergency situation, please call 911. Adult Protective Services is not an emergency responder. If you are calling in a report, please press 1 for more information about the state hotline. For Tara Brown, press 2. For Cleveland Inch, press 3. For Adrian Gorman, press 4. For Jeremy Rice, press 5. For Abby Watkins, press 6.
They need all they whole
For
names.
Sarah Lockhart, press 7. To repeat this message, press 9.
They need all their names.
Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
He literally just hung up. All right, let's call back. Oh my goodness. Okay, so maybe that's not them. It's probably my phone right now because it's just going click, 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 click. Y'all, this is like the longest process I have ever went through in my entire life. I promise you, if I pray to God that I never have a mental illness. Now, I used to say, well, maybe so I can get a check. I never want to have it, not because of the diagnosis. It's just getting the help and the abuse here. The abuse. So Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is just crazy. I can't even believe it. And the only thing I can say, the only thing that um that I can't get in contact with um is someone that will help me. I have all the documentation that they haven't provided, all the documentation, all the lies that they said. I have it recorded. It's on YouTube. It's just getting the actual help. So I think I'm gonna put a broadcast out ABP or something to get some get some help through Facebook, I guess, or Instagram, um, and leave it like that because I'm very much exhausted. Yeah. So anyhow, I'm gonna be done because I have to do a lot of things. I really, really do. And this is weighing on me, even with my own health. Even with my own health, y'all, these numbskulls. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Oh yeah. Why have you guys on here? I might as well go ahead and get the ball rolling with calling my mother. And if I can get that out the way, things will be better for me. Hold on. Because that's 1:00.
Thank you for calling Richmond State Hospital. Please listen carefully to the following options. To speak the name or enter your party's extension, please wait while I transfer your call. Richmond State Hospital operator.
Hi, I'm calling for 420 Unit A.
One moment.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is Dakota. How can I help you?
Hi, Dakota. My name is Beldine. I'm calling for Patricia Dean.
Give me just a second.
Thank you.
You in here?
Yes. Hello.
Hey, Mom.
How you doing?
Good. How you?
Oh, I'm just get up here. I'm so sleepy I can't hardly wake up.
You so sleepy you can't hardly wake up. Why is that, Mom?
It could be the medicine.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I know.
Yeah. I know. But other than that, how you feeling?
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm rocking in the rocking chair now.
In a
Can
rocking-
you hear
No, I can't hear it.
it?
I cannot hear it. Just wanted to call and see how you was doing.
I'm sleepy as I don't know what.
I know, Mom. Just hold in. Just hang in there. I'm still working on it. Don't even worry about it, Mom. I believe everything you're saying.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. I've been peeped it out, Mom. I just been trying to get the ducks lined in a row. I've been just trying to get it lined in a row, okay, Mom? Okay. Just hang in there. Hang on in there.
Do you have a church that you go to?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Why you ask me that?
I just want to know. Ambrose and them got their church.
Yeah, they do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Do they have any services that come in there? Anybody who do church in there?
I seen one girl come, but I don't know if she was that or not,
Mm-hmm.
Could be family or something come to see somebody.
Okay.
I don't know who would be coming for me if they live so far.
Well, that's not the problem. They're not allowing people to come in. That's the thing.
They well, this lady went in.
What lady went in?
Nicole, she looked like she come from Salvation Army.
Yeah, that's probably it. But they're not letting people visit at all. That's why. If that was the case, I would have been able to see you because you closer to me than you was when you were in Gary. So you know where, but jumping on the highway, an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah. So, yeah, but I'm definitely working on it, Mom.
Yeah, I know.
I'm working on it. I might have to get power of attorney over you to pull you out that way, but it still shouldn't have been that way in the first place.
They should just let me go.
Yeah, they try. It's a whole, but don't worry about it. Don't get upset. Don't get upset. This is your time to.
They taking my blood almost every day.
They taking your blood every day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, when I was in the Westbrook, is that name? Well, anyway, the therapist told me they wanted my blood
To do tests, right? They got to do tests on you, see if everything okay.
He said it's good blood. He told me it's good blood, and he said that they be trying to get it. He said you found out they be trying to get it. I said yeah, because they want too much.
They want too much. Well, yeah, they got to go make sure that everything is working right. Your medicine that you take in and all that before they get you back out.
Yeah, because they could use some of that blood too.
Mm-hmm.
He said that they made some cures from my blood.
Some who?
Made some cures, discovered some to help certain diseases with my blood. And that's why they want my blood.
Okay. All right, Mom. Well, you stay focused, okay?
All right.
You stay focused and make sure you take your medication.
Oh, that's every morning.
Yep. And every evening. Make sure you do that. So then when it's time for you to go, they don't have no reason to hold you down there.
Right.
They can't do that. That's prisoner confinement if they don't let you go after you comply. And you've done the least restrictive. You haven't told them no, you're not taking it. You're not cheeking or any kind of craziness. Do what you need to do so you can get on out of there and then you can be done and get some real help to be around another place that can give you some better help.
Wayne got a Edgewater, don't they?
Something like that, yeah.
It's a different name.
It's a different name, but they do the services like that. They got a lot of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's all I'm trying to do is try to get you over here so you can get them services. So it's almost the same, but then it's a little bit better because they take more time with you, okay?
I think so too, yeah.
Yeah. They will, Mom. They really, really will.
Edgewater just try to make the money.
Well, we don't care about none of what they doing. We don't care about none of that. All we trying to do is get you out of there. That's it. Trying to get you out of there so you can get some real help. Because we about to break some chains in this mug. That's what we about to do. So don't even worry about it. You remember what you told me when a couple of years ago about how God was going to use your life to help other people and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, Mom. It's already happening.
I know it happened with Deidre Monroe. Yeah. You know that was the judge.
Mm-hmm.
And that helped because a lot of people said they couldn't get her to do nothing. And after me, she started letting people go like a mug.
Yeah.
I said, what? Both of us was shot. This lady had $1,000 to do, and Deidre Monroe let her go.
Yeah. So.
And it was on the time that I went there.
Well, I don't know what's going on, and I don't know exactly how they're holding you either, because they're trying to say a silver confinement. I know you know what the silver commitment is.
No, I don't.
You don't? They didn't tell you?
No, ain't nobody told me nothing.
Okay, so this is what is happening. So you have to, long as you take your medication, you have to take your medication like you're supposed to, do the right things like you're supposed to, not be restrictive, follow the plan like they were supposed to give the plan, even though they didn't have a plan yesterday, because they still haven't sent me through the email any plan. But all you're doing is making sure that you're compliant, and then after that you can go, just long as you stay on that plan of taking your medication. That's all you got to do, Mom. Okay. Work on your anger, and that's it. Work on the anger. You've already did a good job with that. You didn't go off on that man, which I knew. I knew you was working on it then, because you would have told him up. I knew it.
Yeah, he was running with I was beat up with that shoe. And nobody had to tell him to turn around.
I knew that. I knew that for certain. So, yeah. Just do what you need to do. Communicate with the people when they ask you. And then after that, you'll be okay. And that's whether or not they try to say and recommend you go to a group home or not. You still gonna be out. God got that already handled. Don't worry about all that other stuff. Just focus on what you're supposed to do. That's it. Just focus. Yeah. So.
I'm looking out the window. This girl had a fit, epilepsy fit. She's playing soccer.
She had an epilepsy? She's an
fit, yeah.
Oh, is she okay? Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Her body turned all the way around. I said, what?
Okay. All right, Mom. Well, okay. I just wanted to talk to you before I get finished and contact these other people and get all this stuff done. Have you seen the psychiatrist yet?
I saw the psychiatrist when I first come in here.
And that's it? You didn't see him no more?
No more.
Okay. Because you were supposed to have the psych eval yesterday, which they didn't, he wasn't there. And it was supposed to be a video call. So I'm just trying to make sure that what was going on and how
things were going.
Yeah, because you need the psych eval is the person who does that is the person that lets you know if you're okay. So yeah. And did you talk to the lady Latina? What did you tell her anything? Because she said that you guys spoke before. Did you sign any agreement stating that you wanted to go to a group home? No. Okay.
No.
I'm just trying to make sure.
I didn't know nothing about it.
I'm just trying to make sure before I go and take this to the representative. So, but I kind of figured because it wasn't adding up. It's not adding up. And I believe you when you said all that, and I believe you. Don't think I didn't. I know it was a little hesitant. I know our strain is a little hesitant, but God has been mending a lot of things. I believe everything you said. More than you know. But yeah, just stay compliant. Tell those people, the ones that are helping you, even the mean ones, tell them thank you. Tell them thank you. And do what you need to do so you can roll on out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And say your prayers, Mom.
I always do.
Yeah. This is spiritual. What do you think? What do you think, Mom? What do you think? Yep. And then I have my church praying for you too. You might be getting some stuff during Christmas.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, Mom. Love you.
Love you too.
All right. Hand them back the phone and tell them thank you.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Mom. Love you.
Love you too.
Later. That's how I know my mom is like in her right state. I think I needed that to uplift my doggone self because I'm tired as hell, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I got chemo tomorrow. So yeah, I gotta get this thing, gotta get my house together because once I go, I've noticed that if I don't prepare and I don't get things right, I don't feel good at all. And I don't make it. I do not make it to do what I need to do. So, yeah, I got to go clean my house, get everything done. I'm going to contact you guys back on that and then make a video about institutional and organizational abuse because that's exactly what happened. When you don't have an ISP for someone or individualized support plan, you're using that organization to hinder someone from having their best life, from living the life that they're supposed to, instead of making them help and become better. Some people do really great in those places and they need to be there for long durations of time. My mother still has her physical agility. She still has her right mind when she has her medications. So that is not the place for her. Also, she has a lot of family and she loves a lot of connections. That is not the place for her, especially with not only that, with COVID, because they're seeing now they're isolating them even more, which they're saying that's one of her issues is being isolated. But you're going to keep her in a prison because that's what they're acting like this thing is. They're not even acting like it's a mental institution anymore for her, because now she's already okay. This is. They're using it as a confinement, they're using it as a place of confinement, like a correctional facility, which that is not what is supposed to be used for. Which is utter and total bullcrap. When I say utter and total bullcrap, but nevertheless, I told her, like I said before, my thing is to get her stable. That's the main thing. Get her stable. Have her to understand and realize the consequences of not taking your medication, because this is what it led up to. There were things that led up to it. And even though there were a lot of stressors that made her not do it, she has to be, my goal is to have her to be aware of this. So then once it is pulled out and once all this carpet and all this mess has been pulled up, then she would be she'll be able to be more aware of what's going on and understand that the consequences of her making those choices affects other people and affects her well-being and her stability and things like that. So oh, goodness, my head. Yeah. So I definitely needed that once again because, like I said, I'm tired than that thing. I am tired than that thing. When I say tired in that thing, I'm tired. I really am. But I know I got to push forward. So I'm going to get off of here so I can get all my stuff ready, so I can be ready for tomorrow. Hopefully something I said and done will help you on your journey. Please stay tuned to Journey to Jerusalem, and thank you. Bye.